What's going on, beautiful people?
But I don't like whenever they switch up either. But I've gotten so used to it, the switch up, that I expect it to come. And as you start switching, I'm already spinning going in the other direction. Hey, Tracy! Look! Hey, Tracy! I gotta get you on my YouTube channel. This my girl, this my baby, that's my baby. Hey! Y'all want to know something I love? And I just got caught. Y'all know, want to know something that I love? I love this. I love, and I mean love. Maybe it's the Scorpio in me. But this right here, y'all, this is my peace. This is my peace. I can literally turn off all the lights in my house. I was talking to my sister earlier, and she's a Cancer, which is, of course, as you guys know, also a water sign. And she was saying that she just for a minute she's been feeling a little off kilter, and she don't know what it is. And then she realized she hadn't been to her special place. It's a special place that she goes um, to re-energize. And so she's going, I leave Monday going to Cancun, where I'll be near some water. And she's leaving Sunday going to her special place, which is near some water. And I know a lot of people don't believe in astrological signs. I am one of those people that do. And a lot of the astrological signs are really true to, in my opinion, having dealt with certain people and knowing their signs, is they're very true to what they say about them. Like with Scorpios, we are jealous, but we are very possessive, but we are very loving, very giving. We love very hard. Um, but we will snap off on you. Like, we will. What they say about Leo men, they are very arrogant. They're very narcissistic. They never take accountability or responsibility. Whenever I say every Leo man that I have dated, they don't own their shit. It's always your fault. The reason that they did what they did is your fault. The reason they act the way that they act is your fault. The reason they cheated is because it's your fault. I dated this guy, and found out that he was still married. They were separated, but he was still married. And he said that it was my fault that he couldn't resist me because I was so beautiful, and it was my eyes, and I knew what I was doing. And so it was my fault that he couldn't wait until he had been watching me for like a couple of years. He used to comment on my, I didn't know he was married. He would comment on my photos. He would like my photos. And he, baby, when I say so sexy, chocolate dimples, bow-legged, just mm. So much so that I nicknamed him Dimp. And I had one day, he had, I made a post. I say, if this man keep on liking my, if this chocolate fine bow-legged man with the dimples keep liking my photos, then we go together. And so he slid into my inbox. We started talking and everything. He told me that he was going through a divorce, blah 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 blah. He said that's why he had waited so long to say something to me. All this other great stuff. I found out later on down the line that he ain't even filed. He ain't even filed for divorce. And when we had a knockdown drag out, he said to me that it was my fault because I had those eyes and I was so sexy and irresistible. I mean, he really meant this. He was serious about this. Um, almost every I mean every not almost every Leo I have another guy I was dating was a Leo. Worked at the post office. And um I cracked him about something because I knew somebody else worked at the post office that said he had a girlfriend at the post office. And he said, they was lying, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Found out that he had been lying. He again said it was my fault because I was so irresistible, blah, blah, blah. When I say they do not own their stuff, they do not own their stuff. Pisces are very, very sensual lovers. Oh my God. They are just, and they're water signs too. But they are very, very sensual. Pisces, they know what to say, they know what to do, they know how to, they're very sensual, very. Geminis do have multiple personalities, men and women. The ex that I was with for a long time, he was a Gemini. Like I told y'all, it took me 2 years to really realize that it's really not you. It's really, when they be flip flopping, it don't have anything to do with you. It really is them. Anyway, honey. Oh, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius men work a lot. When I say work a lot, they are providers, but the provider part comes with a caveat, which is they're gonna be at work all the time. They're gonna be gone all the darn time. They're gonna take care of home. They're gonna take care of you. They're gonna spoil you. They just won't be present. It is what it is. Anyway, y'all, I done ran up to Publix. I had a taste for some darn Fruit Loops. So I got some Fruit Loops. I'm gonna try this silk cashew milk. I've never tried the cashew milk. I usually get the almond milk or either the oat milk, but I want to try their cashew milk. I hope it tastes good, because if not, baby, I eat these Fruit Loops dry. And they're the Fruit Loops that got the marshmallows in it. So I'm in the process of uploading a video. And let's see how much longer we got. Oh, baby, they only done did a fourth of the video. So, yeah, honey, fourth of the video. Y'all, I still got my clothes over there that I have not vacuum packed. I said because I'm still adding more stuff to it. So I said whenever I vacuum seal it, I'm going to do it on camera. We're going to do it together. Let's see. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 more days to Cancun, ladies. 5 more days. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited, so excited. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna chill for the night. I think I got maybe 3.5 hours left on this book. So I need to go ahead and finish it out. And I gotta do some work for the it's not the W2, for the W9. I need to do some work for the W9. I'll holler at you guys later. Love you, bye.
What's going on, beautiful people? Let me give you a minute to take it all in. Hold on, let me take off the glasses. Give you a minute to. Oh, I need to. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my back seat straightened up. I was hauling some stuff the other day and I still ain't straightened up my seat. I'll be back. Okay, so we back. And when I say we back, baby, we are all the way back. Let me tell you something about Chloe. When I say don't judge me, judge your mama, I mean that with the utmost sincerity. Because for the people who know, who really know me, they know my hair be up and down my back like Venetian blinds. So one thing that I haven't copped to in a very, very long time is weave. But I will shave my head, dye it blonde, let it grow out to where it curls up, braid it, let it grow out, swear I'm going to get me some locks, and then take the clippers when it's time for me to take the braids out and just shave the braids out. I might dye it red, but I rarely dye it black unless it's grown out and I have a relaxer in it because of my alopecia edges. And what I'm learning is that menopause is contributing even more, because I noticed that my hair is extremely thin, and I'm learning that menopause contributes greatly to the hair loss. But y'all, thin edges and all, I'm back, y'all. I didn't want to bleach my hair because I was just like, when I found out that my aunt had brain cancer, I said that maybe it's the bleach. But then I'm like, Chloe, do some research. Did some research, and I didn't find where the bleach is the contributing factor to brain cancer. And I did find that relaxers are. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that because I'm still working for a hair care company. But anyway, yes, girls, yes, ladies, your girl is back. I'm on my way to meet my girl Lish at we're going to, what is it, Gula Kitchen? Let me see. We're going to Virgil's Gula Kitchen and Bar for lunch. Now, that's one thing I love about Lish. Baby, she before the going to nice new places or trying new places, lunch, brunch, don't have to spend a lot of money. And even though this is not, it's not cheap, but still, they got 3 Gula Kitchens. They got one in College Park on Main Street. They got one in Conyers, and then they got the one West Midtown. We're going to the one on West Midtown on Marietta Street. So that'll give me, how far away is it? It's not that far. It's on Marietta Street. It's not that far. But I got a couple of things that I actually need to pick up today. I need to pick up some paper towels to the house. I need a small thing of Vaseline to take off my waterproof mascara that I'll be wearing while I'm in Cancun. I need to get another toiletry bag. I want something that's really cute. And I need to get a strapless bra because I can't be just everything that I wear. I can't just be out here just free balling, even though I'm free balling today. I wish I could find.
I also decided on how.
I wish I could find some more of these dresses because, ladies, let me tell you, I have to be honest with myself that I have been very lazy, and I have committed to stop coming out the house with sports bras and tank tops and biking shorts on. I got to get out of that, even if it's just to throw on something simple as this long dress that I have on with some cute little slides, and not those black rubber slides that everybody wears, guys wearing with flip-flops and socks and all this other stuff. I have got to do better. I also have to slow down with my talking because, baby, I get excited, and it's the ADHD that just has to hurry up and get it all out because I'm afraid I might forget. So I got to get that paranoia off of me as well. Now, one thing that, y'all, hold on. Oh, they fixed the gate. Praise the Lord. So, y'all, let me tell you what, let me get the directions to the Gula Kitchen that we're going. Even though I think I'm going to be kind of early, as long as I know what area I'm in, I can piddle around because it's 11:30. We're not meeting until 12:30. So I can piddle around. It's only 15 minutes away, and it's 3.8 miles away. So I'm going to ride past there, scope the parking, and then figure out from there what I'm going to do with the next 45 minutes of my time. I'm one of those people. I prefer to be early over late. It comes from working at AT&T whenever I was 24 years old and having tardiness not being acceptable hammered into me. That's why it's one of my biggest irritants is for people to be careless with other people's time. So I'm one of those people that more than likely I'm gonna be earlier than late, and whenever I am late, it's very irritating to me, even if it's 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. And I've noticed that I've started slipping a little lately, and so I plan on doing better about that. But anyway, y'all, let me tell you what just messed me up, and I'm gonna try and remember to put it in this video because I did a screenshot of it. So I was looking on Instagram, or it might have been TikTok, one of them, probably Instagram, because I'm not on TikTok that much. But I was on Instagram, we're going to say Instagram, and they posted Mary J. Blige. She had on all blue. I guess she was doing a concert or whatever. And they were saying, is something wrong with Mary? Now, I'm going to be honest. Mary is not the greatest dancer. Mary has never been the greatest dancer. I think Mary knows that she's not the greatest dancer, but she knows that people look forward to her dancing because she's not the greatest dancer. So she's always dancing. But Mary looks good. When I say Mary looks good, Mary looks good. Body-wise, she done thickened up a little bit, but she still looks absolutely amazing. Shout out to the second win in life sisters that's still holding it together. Mary is one of them. But I will say that how she was holding her mouth, and that's what they were focusing on. She did like either she has dentures or maybe she just got implants, and I'm gonna assume that she got implants because she has the money. I doubt very, very seriously that Mary has gotten dentures, but the way she was holding her mouth did give you the impression that maybe she got something done as far as her teeth, and it didn't look like maybe they were veneers. That's that. But when I went to the comments is what blew me. I saw, and I'm going to try to remember to put it in this video. Someone said, well, she's elderly and this, that, and the third. And they just kept focusing on her age. And it's just, ageism is so real, ladies. Whenever I say ageism is so real, and it's just so crazy to me. I know I've talked about it before, but it's so crazy to me because the way that they speak about us, I don't remember talking about my older generation being old and elderly. I did see them as older, of course, but it was a level of respect to it. Now, with the way that society is now, just like aunties, if you're 30 something years old, they're calling you auntie, and it's like because they see you as being old. But to Mary to be my age, 50, I don't know if she's older than me or the same age as me, but she's real around the same age, 54, 55, 56. And to refer to her as elderly is freaking amazing, especially whenever you look at her body and she looks better than the ones who are calling her elderly. That's what blows my mind. That's why I know I talk about it, but I gotta get myself back together, because even whenever I am elderly, I still want to look damn good. But it just blows my mind whenever I read that, she's elderly. Elderly. She's in her 50s and they're referring to her as being elderly. I'm telling you, y'all young folks, y'all better respect it. And when I say respect it, y'all better respect it, because so many of you are not even living to be our age because of how society is now. I'm seeing more young people that are getting taken out of here than the ones who are our age. And even us with our age, we got to do better about our health because we are dying young. And so the young people need, I guess maybe that's why they see us as elderly, because we're not taking care of our health. And so we're dying in our 40s and 50s due to health related, diseases and problems and obesity and heart disease and diabetes and heart attacks and all this other stuff. Y'all, but y'all young folks, y'all better pray. You better pray that you make it to be our age, and it will sneak up on you faster than you think. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about was my sister, well, sis cousin. We call each other sis cuz because she's my cousin, but she's also an Eastern Star, so she's my sis star. So we refer to each other as sis cuz. So my sis cuz,
Kathy Robinson.
hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So one thing, she sent me something, and it was from an oncologist who was saying basically that we're so focused on menopause and the things that we're going through as far as menopause, the hot flashes, the weight gain, hair loss, the memory loss. She says, but what we really need to be focusing on is our heart. We need to be focusing on cardio, walking, strengthening our heart. She says because heart disease is the number one killer of women. So that was a wake-up call. Yeah, we're going through menopause, and we're so focused on the fact that we're going through menopause and all the different things that it is causing us, the issues that it's causing us, and the things that we're dealing with, the hot flashes and all this other stuff. But we better get our butt out there and walk. We better strengthen our heart, because heart disease is the number one killer for women, especially Black women. So that's something that we need to talk about, and that's something that we definitely need to be more cognizant of. Okay, y'all. So I'm running in some traffic and some detours and stuff. So I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a few seconds. Let me ride past here and see where I'm going, and then I'll circle back to you guys. But heart disease, get out there and walk, ladies. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, it's a blessing. As I was walking the other day, I was thinking how much of a blessing it is that I can even walk, because some can't. So we always got to look at that. It's a blessing. Don't take it for granted. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I figured out where it is. I don't think you have to pay for parking, but it's in an old fire station. It is really cute, so I can't wait to show it to you. I gotta get out more, you guys. I gotta start enjoying my city more and stop wasting money that for what really doesn't serve me, if that makes any sense. Eating at American Deli, and I just really need to get out and start exploring the city more and bringing you better content other than these car chronicles. I need to get it together, not just for you guys, but also for me. Atlanta is so beautiful, and I think oftentimes I get hung up in the negative, it's a lot of crime. There's been a lot of crime going on here lately. I don't know what's going on. These young people are just shooting people left and right. It is absolutely driving me bananas. But as I said before, old school, old head. Pick your poison and choose which one you want to be. I choose to be old school versus old heads. Old heads always complaining and griping and see nothing but the bad. They don't see the good and the beautiful that is surrounding them, and I don't want to live my life like that. It makes you look old. It stresses you out. I don't want to be stressed. I want to thrive, and I want to live. So I'm I am praying to God more and more to remove any negative energy that I feel. You ever meet somebody or have ever met somebody who was an older person, but they had such a beautiful spirit? It was like they was just so positive and so outgoing, and they look young in the face just because of their attitude and their outlook on life. That's who I strive to be. That's who I ask God to, whenever I ask God, reduce me and increase you in me, so that when people see me, they see the God in me. I don't want to be a preachy person here on my channel, but I do want to bring positive energy. I do want to touch people in a positive way. Now, one thing that someone has mentioned, a couple of people have mentioned, and I am going to get to it, is my podcast. It's going to be a totally different channel. I already have a channel name that I want to use, which is so cute, and on that channel is going to be no holds barred. I am going to be like interviewing my girls, it's going to be some sit down interviews and discussions, and then it's going to be some that's going to be, where they're at home and I'm at home, and I am really excited about it. Another thing is that I am running into so many of you beautiful people that live here in Atlanta. I just had another I don't know if she's a subscriber, but I just had another viewer to tell me, whenever I spoke on the Carnival Cruise thing on my last video, she said that she is from Decatur, where it's greater by way of Atlanta, and I really hope that she's here in Atlanta too. She has her own channel, so I went and subscribed, and I'm looking at these Waymos. Baby, let me tell you something. These Waymos they got here in Atlanta, the driveless cars, they're causing so much havoc here in Atlanta. So every time I see one, I get tickled, wonder where it's going to get stuck at. But anyway, this sister is from here, and she has a channel. So I went ahead and I subscribed, and I hope that at some point, I know I've been saying it, and I really do mean it with the biggest amount of sincerity, that I can have a meet and greet where we can just, all of us that's here in Atlanta can just all get together and just have a good old kiki somewhere that's cute, sexy, not too crowded, not too many young people, where we can actually just interact and talk and really just get to know each other. So yeah, I've almost, what time is it? It's 11:49. I probably need to call Lish, because I'm over here by her house. It doesn't make any sense for her to drive her car. Well, she can drive her car, so whenever we leave, she can go back home and I can go on my way. Anyway, ladies, I am going to holler at you guys in a little bit whenever I get back to a Virgil's Gula kitchen and film you hopefully some really good content. Love you. Talk to you in a little bit. Y'all, I did all that moving around in there, picked out the stuff that I wanted, and they have about 10 people in line and one register open, and it's 12:14. And y'all know I don't like to be late, so I left the buggy where it was, and I will pick up after lunch. I am hungry. I just received the notification from my phone that it's time for me to break my fast, and baby, I am about to break it. Do you hear me? I'm about to break it. I looked at the menu at Virgil's Gula Kitchen. Child, I'm about to I'm going to be strategic, but I am going to enjoy. Let me say that. I am going to enjoy. So, y'all get ready. I'm about to show y'all what Virgil's Gula Kitchen here in Atlanta has to offer. Yep. No, that means that we need to get up. We always looking for an escape route.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is, girl. This is what Jordan used to come to thumbs up. It's good. It's good. It's good. They only have. Did you check it? So let me show. Girl, look, they got happy hour today.
It should have came later.
Girl, let me tell you. Hi, how are you? All right. Sis, let me tell you. At this point in my life, I get that, I don't like when they do the switch up either. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get the app so I can pull the music out and it just be our conversation. Okay. But I don't like whenever they switch up either. But I've gotten so used to it, the switch up, that I expect it to come. And as you start switching, I'm already spinning, going in the other
But
direction.
that's a shame because it happens often. Too many of us talk about the same thing. It switches up.
Yeah. Stella Rose Black. You cannot go wrong with Stella Rose Black. Hold on. Whenever I got, it was $6.69 for the creative combo, and it came with all the other stuff. But that just jumped up since Trump and his
I
terrorists.
promise you I went and looked. Because my goddaughter, she also vlogs. She does nails and she vlogs. And my bestie told me she got the same one. So I went and priced her. I'm like, oh no. I saw one for $300. I'm like, that's probably not even.
No,
That's not even worth it, right?
the best thing to do is to go on YouTube. That's how I found out that one, because I had a camera, but I'm like, that's just too much work. When I say this right here is so easy, but as long as she got a cell phone, she can use that.
So you kind of switch off?
I like a lot of times the aesthetics whenever I'm doing up close one with my cell phone, but as far as just being able to just grab and go and click on the click off, that is much easier.
And I love how it follows you. I love that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could. I thought about
That's okay. You gonna ride shotgun with me, baby. You riding shotgun with your sis.
Yes.
You
actually are getting me comfortable.
You riding shotgun with me. Just you wait till I start my podcast, and I have you on my podcast, and then we
You gotta make sure certain people don't see it.
girl.
I'm kidding, and I'm talking shit.
Look,
Talk shit.
no, we not hiding nothing.
Okay.
We ain't hiding nothing. We keeping it above.
So first of all, the switch up.
Hold on, let me turn this off.
With Lish, it is always a vibe with she and I, and she just reminded me that I really can't wait until I get my podcast back up and running, because she and I, when it's, how you can be with girlfriends and y'all just sitting eating, y'all really not talking. With Lish, with she and I, we just go from subject to subject to subject. She is invested in my life and what's going on with me. She really wants to know how I'm doing. She and I talk about love, life, relationships. We just always have a really good vibe. We just be chatty Cathy whenever we're together, and I have always loved that about she and I's relationship. So it's so crazy, when I hate now whenever you go into certain places, you can't film, and you can't really. If you guys would have been able to really hear our conversation, you would have just been sitting like this, because we just talk. But with them having music, I can't really film, because then I'll get a copyright strike. I won't be monetized. So whenever you see people who are in places and they're having a conversation, but you can't really hear their conversation because they brought music in. They've brought in non-copyrighted music, and because whenever you use Jay-Z
Keisha Cole, anybody, you won't be monetized. And so I just really hate, I need to go ahead and invest in the software where I can remove the background music and just keep the dialogue. It is not cheap, but I really do want to do that because I can bring back in some music at a lower level for aesthetic purposes. But she and I, oh my God, whenever I say that is my girl, we always have like the best conversations. Now I was going to go back to TJ Maxx and get the stuff that I had picked up, but it is now 2:00 and traffic in Atlanta is like super stupid, and so I want to get from that side of town. So I might run out to Camp Creek because I really do need to go ahead and start packing up stuff and getting all the stuff together that I am going to take on this trip. I don't want to wait last minute and start packing. I want to have everything. I really want to have everything packed by Saturday. Sunday I can chill and get ready to head out on Monday. Okay guys, so I'll holler back in a little bit. So ladies, I am trying to do better with getting out of wearing workout clothes every day. I want to do summer day parties. I want to do summer brunches, lunches, breakfast, dinners, rooftops. So I gotta make sure that I have some cool but cute attire to wear. So let's try this on and see what happens. Wish me luck. So this right here is so aggravating. And then with this, why do they do it like that? As if everybody has little boobs. Let's see. What does it look like? Foolishness. It's only one other DD's in Atlanta that I haven't went to other than this one. Foolishness. I'm done trying. I'm done. Okay. Just find me the dress out there in Houston, and I will send you the label to ship it, because I still want that dress. All right, y'all. I'm finna take it to the house. No, I forgot. I gotta go get my nails done. Y'all, I am on my way back out. My girl Trees is in town from Virginia, and I think she was supposed to be going to the Beyonce concert because she done threw it up there. She is selling her box seat Beyonce tickets. But anyway, so I hit her up when she was, these people, you know what, these people drive me crazy because they be flying around the corner wide open. Not only are you flying around the corner, but you in the middle of the flying around the corner in the middle of the lane. You're gonna tear somebody up. But anyway, so she's in town. I reached out to her, and so she wants to go grab something to eat. She wants some tacos. So now I'm about to head to Tacos and Tequila over here on Ponce to meet her. I'm not hungry, so I just want to see my girl. I haven't seen her in so long. Quick backstory. Y'all know I love a good story time. So let me tell you about how I met Trees. So how I met Trees is, I'm always picking up these little sisters. So how I met Trees was, I was seeing this guy, and he sent me the address, told me where to come to. So whenever I got there, it was at Trees answered the door, because Trees was actually dating his cousin. And whenever she answered the door, she looking at me like, who the fuck are you? And I'm looking at her like, who the fuck are you? Because I didn't know who she was there for. But anyway, from there, we became like this. She became like my baby sister. We have gone through the fire together. I've witnessed her kids being born. Of course, we've been there through so many different relationships. She used to live here in Atlanta, and then she's from San Diego. She was here in Atlanta, then she moved to Arizona, and then she moved to Virginia because a good deal of her family is from Virginia. So she comes back and forth because her mother still lived here. Her mother has passed away. But every time she comes, we keep saying that we're going to hook up. We need to, hook up. She calls me. I be having stuff going on. She's in and out. Her brother still lives here. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go meet her and her brother's fiance. And so this time when she came in town, I missed her wedding. She wanted me to come, to her wedding that was in Virginia. I missed her wedding. And so this time I said I was not going to miss her. So she had posted something on Facebook yesterday. Let me tell you something. Social media can be bad, but then social media also can be beautiful. It just depends on what you actually use it for. I believe in taking the good, tossing the bad, keep it moving. But in this instance, it's a beautiful thing. So once I figured out she was going to be here, and then she posted about the Beyonce tickets, I hit her up immediately. Girl, where you at? I want to see you, blah, 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 blah. And so she let me know. She was like, well, let's meet. I already ate, but she's like, are you hungry? Because, I'm hungry. I want some tacos. And so I already ate, but I told her, I said, well, girl, I'll just come grab some wine, and I'll probably grab some guacamole dip or something like that. And that'll be, that's good enough for me. I'm just going to grab some guac, grab a glass of wine, because I'm trying not to do any hard liquor. I really don't have any desire for hard liquor. Really don't have a desire for wine, because me and Lish drank a whole bottle of Stella Rose Black at lunch whenever, we went to Virgil's Gula Kitchen. But I'll just grab a glass of wine. Hopefully they'll have my Stella Rose Black or something similar, and we're just gonna chop it up. But that is my girl. When I say so excited to see her, I am so excited to see her, because I really haven't seen her in a very long time. Y'all, whenever I say God just keeps just throwing little things and little surprises at me that are rejuvenating. That's what I'm gonna say. Rejuvenating. Certain things happen and it just rejuvenates my spirit, and it's just gonna be so beautiful seeing her. I haven't seen her in a long time. We chat on Facebook and comment on Facebook, but just seeing her is gonna be beautiful, so I'm really excited about it. Yeah, so of course I'm gonna take you guys along with me, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. I completely forgot that Beyonce is in town. Baby, when I say they are out here, they are out here ready for Beyonce. And if they just paid $40 to park and they have at least a mile to walk, sweetheart, let me tell you, baby, we in this traffic. I'm just trying to go meet my girls. I just told them, I said, I completely forgot that No Mas Cantina where we're going to eat at, because we tried to go to Tequilas and Tacos. Tequilas and Tacos are closed, and it's just crazy because on Google it still says that it's open, but then she has said on hold on, y'all, let me get this together. And so on Google Maps, when she put it in Waze said that they were closed. But whenever I put it in Google accepted they were open. And then I called, and when I called, they were basically saying that they're no longer accepting online orders. If you want to order if they're no longer accepting call-in orders, if you want to order, then go to order online. So for me, that said that they're still open. Got down there, they are closed. So I said, okay, because my girl said she wants some tacos. I said, we're just going to go to No Mas Cantina. Baby, these people are walking, when I say a country mile, to get to see Beyonce. I am not mad. B, get your coins, because if these people going to pay $600, $1,000, however much they're going to pay in order to see you, B, get your coins. Get your coins. I'm not hating. I've never been, I'm not a part of the Beehive or anything like that. But if they're going to pay it, then you need to get it. Just eat. Just eat. That's all I'm saying. Just eat. But sweetie, it couldn't be me, because baby, when I said they parked all the way back there. Let me show y'all where the dome at. So I don't know if you can see. Hold on, let me see if I can let y'all see in the distance. Okay, in the distance, if y'all can see, that's where the dome is. Sweetly. Hold on.
I'm taking you away
pop back on
next week.
That's where the
It's the one.
That's where the dome is. That's how far they have to walk from here to get over there. Now, the parking back there where they parked at is $40. It's $40. So just imagine what the parking costs if you are actually over there by the dome. Now, I don't think Beyonce is at the dome. I think Beyonce is at State Farm Arena. And if she's at State Farm Arena, you see where this big hotel is right here that they're building? State Farm Arena is on the other side of there. I'm praying to God that No Mas Cantina parking lot is not full. Let me double check. I'm praying to God that No Mas Cantina parking lot is not full with these people trying to go see Beyonce. Okay, they're not. Here's No Mas. No Mas is cool. Great. Baby, these people serious about going to see some Beyonce, and I'm not mad, but baby, we going to, baby, I just want to go get some tacos. They're going to get tacos. I just want to get some guacamole and some celeros. So that's what we're about to do. Okay, these people are serious Oh, go sugar. Baby, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me give y'all some. Let y'all see. Baby, they are ready. Do you hear me? Go ahead, girl. She is doing it. Boy, she got them stilettos on. Baby, she is doing it. She got them stilettos on. And, yeah. She walking with her dude. I used to could do it like that. I used to could rock stilettos like that. Baby, I done went to Six Flags in some years. And walk around Six Flags for hours and years, but that's when I was in my 20s. And do that foolishness now, honey. So let me make sure that I put my tag in and register. Don't tell me I gotta pay the park. Hold on. I gotta pay the park to go to the No Mouse Cantina. Let me scan. I hope they're gonna give me 2 hours. Cause I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'll be back, y'all. Let me check this out. This thing, and then you go inside and they're gonna give you a code to get 2 hours of free parking, because I almost paid for parking. Why am I talking to you, girl? Just get your tag number. Hey, Tracy! Look! Hey, Tracy! I gotta get you on my YouTube channel. This my girl, this my baby, that's my baby. Hey, beautiful! Hi, sissy! I miss you too! Hey, beautiful. Look, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I guess we're gonna hang out.
Oh, you're right. You're smart.
Okay, so you got her tag. Huh? Okay, just get her. Just take a picture of her tag so we can go ahead and put it in sister. Okay, y'all. So we can make sure that we. Okay. Good morning, y'all. It is 5:10 in the morning, and I have not slept, but maybe tops, maybe 30 minutes the whole night. Stressing over stuff that I can't control. Dealing with a job that I'm not even an employee of, but a contractor, and dealing with foolishness. Mainly, the person who handles the company's litigation, who is very rude and nasty. But it is what it is. It's all par for the course, and I'm not going to let it stress me out. That's what I'm going to tell myself. It's not worth it. She's not worth it to have me not sleeping. So, I'm telling myself, you're getting ready to go on vacation, honey. And that drama with her will still be there when you come back from vacation. There's nothing that you can do about it. And so just let it go. So anyway, I am on my way to I got some business to take care of this morning. That's why I'm up so early. But today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'll be out of here. Yesterday, I really enjoyed my time with my girl Trees. Whenever I left the restaurant, it hit me how much I really miss her, number one. And number two, it hit me how long that she and I have been friends. Because she was talking and she said, I haven't lived here. I haven't been back here. I haven't lived here in Atlanta for, I don't know if she said 15 years or 18 years. But it's just mind-blowing, again, how fast time is moving and how precious time really is. And I know I keep saying it, but just how precious time really is, because even if it's just been 15 years, let alone 18 years, time has flew by. And so these people out here walking the dog at 5 in the morning. And so I have to keep reminding myself, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Anyway, I'm going to have to stop and get me some coffee. I guess I'll maybe stop at Quick Trip and grab me some coffee because, baby, that's the only way that I'm going to be able to make it to do what I got to do this morning and then get back home. My weekend is really packed, but I'm going to try my best on Monday to I'm going to try my best on Sunday to just relax. I still haven't packed my suitcase. That is my plan to do today. Whatever I'm not going to put in that suitcase is not going to go in that suitcase. But anyway, I'm almost done with this book, y'all. I know y'all get so tired of hearing about me and these books. I'm almost done with this book. So I'm about to listen to this book. I am committed to be done with this book today. I also need to go to either the Goodwill or the library and find me a good book to take with me on the trip. So, good morning. Happy Friday. It's my old boss's birthday, Dewan. It's actually her birthday. So I need to make sure that whenever the sun comes up, I reach out and wish her a happy birthday. But yeah, let me go ahead and get started and go ahead and finish this book, and then I'll holler back at you guys later. Bye. Okay, y'all, I am coming back from getting my nails done, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm on my way home, and apparently it has been storming on my side of town because this water is like pooling. Baby, I got 2 more days. 2 more days. Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll be in Cancun. And I've already checked the weather, and it is it is nothing but sunny, and I absolutely can't wait. I mean, when I say y'all, my mind is blown. Look. some water. You guys may not be able to see it as well, but I don't know when it started storming, but this right here is blowing my mind. Ooh, child, let me get my little boy home, honey. I got my little nails done. I was gonna go to Walmart, but ooh, baby, what the hell you doing? Okay, y'all, let me go straight on this road, child. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.